volume. That's the one I've been forgetting recently on the timer, the volume button. Right. Whew. 25 seconds and we start. Therapeutic Thursday workout. Low intensity workout number 5. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. 8 exercises, classic circuit format, working from exercise 1 through to 8. I'm just going to explain each exercise as they come because we've got 30 seconds rest. Low intensity, nothing too crazy, nothing too dynamic. In 5 seconds, we're going to be running and punching overhead. 3, 2, 1, we're running and we're punching. Okay, so straight away, nothing too dynamic, okay? It's just going to get the heart rate up. So with the punches, make sure you're actually locking the arms out, but pulling them down. Okay, so you can see my elbow is directly underneath my hand here, okay? I'm not doing this. Yep, that's it, nice and light. Try to keep the run nice and fast, nice and powerful, okay? It's not an aerobics class, we're not doing this, okay? Nice, fast, powerful. Relax. It always feels bizarre, this, because we've got 30 seconds rest. The next one is, well, it is an aerobics class now. It's a squat with a leg lift, okay? We've done these before and I liked them. Squatting down, pull the leg up. Pull the leg up. Don't lift, that's lifting. This is pulling it. I want you to really focus on getting it as high as you can. Squat, lift one leg, squat, lift the other leg. Repeat that for 30 seconds. It's just going to get everything flowing. 3, 2, 1, go. Pull it up, squatting down. It's going to make you think about your foot placement. Okay, so you want to keep landing the feet in the correct place. When I'm landing the feet, I'm driving my toes into the ground. I'm creating that arch, that grip of the foot and that stability. Okay, so again, think about the squat mechanics. Good quality squat, drive the toes into the ground, create that pressure on the arch of the foot, relax. It's a quick 30 seconds. That's because we've done 40 seconds last night. It's amazing how it works. Right, next one's a weird one, okay? It's not really weird. It's an X plank, okay? We're in the full press up position. See how my body's in an X? All I'm going to do here is reach back. 1, hips down, lift the hips. 2, back down, okay? So you can see I'm lifting the hips, but then I'm lifting them back down again, okay? Stand by. 3, 2, 1, go. Lift the hips, reach the toes. Lift the hips, reach the toes. Make sure you're trying not to break form on this where your back is in. Okay, I don't want you to do this. I want you to lift the hips as high as you can. This is a core exercise, and then drop them down. Making sure you don't drop them down into overextension. But again, my legs are nice and wide apart. My hands are just outside shoulder width apart. Good, that's a good one. We're working the core, but we're also getting a good stretch on that posterior chain, everything up the back end of our body. 20 seconds, we're doing lateral side ground taps, the new one, except it's going to get you thinking. If you don't have a lot of space, then you go 1, 2, 1, 2. But what everybody else is going to do is 4, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 4. Yep, happy? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, touch. 1, 2, touch. Then 3, build it back out again. And then 4. That's if you've got the space. Okay, if you've only got the space to do less, then you do what you can, okay? You might only be able to do 2 and 2 forever. Happy with that one, because we'll be doing it again, of course. So start at 4, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 3, then 2. You get the picture. Inchworm Spider-Mans, okay? I'm walking down, solid position, lift 1, lift 2. It's not this. It's up, out to the side, keeping that leg parallel with the ground. 5 seconds, stand by, get in the position, inchworm out, lift up 1, lift up 2, walk back in, stand up tall, walk out, 1, 2, again, focus on control, focus on control, focus on good form. relax. Okay, so you'll find that I'm doing a lot of kind of movements that are stretching you out, moving you around, and that's on purpose. Next exercise is a glute bridge. Simple exercise, but again, we're going to take our time, we're going to focus on that technique, and we're going to do it properly. Okay, so you plant the feet close to the bum, there or thereabouts, wider than the bum I would say, up, rotate the pelvis, push through, back down. Up, squeeze it, down under control, up. So that tilt of the pelvis, you're trying to keep that tilt on from the second you come off the ground. You're trying to almost scoop your hips up underneath your body from the get-go. And you'll feel that, you should feel that working your glutes more. Focus on driving the feet, not driving the upper body. Driving the feet, tilting the hips, squeezing the glutes and relaxing, okay? Very much an exercise of feel. Right, okay, you're going to grab your kettlebell if you've got one. If you don't have it, okay, you're going to be doing it without, okay? So this is extra practice, but also a damn good stretch. Stand up tall, stand up proud. Let it come down. But remember, the purpose of this is not to bring the kettlebell down. That happens as a result of me pushing my hips back. So go for it when you're ready. When that buzzer goes, there we are now. Drive the toes into the ground, create that stability. I'm not trying to lower the kettlebell towards the ground. I'm standing in this position, I'm pushing my hips back, and as a result, it comes down, okay? So my chest's up proud, shoulder blades together. Do not let the shoulders drop. So when I'm doing this, I'm focusing on pushing my hips back, lifting that rear leg, but you'll see that from the top of my skull to my foot is one big straight line, okay? And that's important, okay? So as I'm going down, from head to toe, I'm in a straight line, okay? Anyway, next exercise, last one, it's spot sprints, okay? I've still got 10 seconds left. So I'm throwing that exercise in because it's a good stretch if you're using a lighter kettlebell or none. But also it's extra practice because it's a tough one. It's balance. 3, 2, 1, spot sprints, go. So go for it, okay? It's a low impact exercise. We're still working. We're still trying to get the heart rates up as high as we can. But in 30 seconds, you're not going to be maxing out. You're just going to get the heart rate up, up, up. Get the blood pumping. Get the oxygen flowing. Burn away that brain fog, everybody. Let's go. Feel better for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk around, you've got 1 minute and then we're going again. 1 minute. Okay, so, you know how it works by now. We do all that again for another run through and then another one after it and we're done. Exercises are simple. Like I say, most of them, none of them, are dynamic, okay, as in big jumps, big contraction in the muscles and things that are going to make us sore and we're going to require a lot of recovery from. Okay, it's going to keep your heart rate down, so it's getting us fit, but it's not requiring too much of a recovery period for afterwards, okay? And if anything, I would really class this for most people with a good level of fitness as active recovery, for me included. I feel this is active recovery, okay? I'm going to recover a bit better, I'm going to feel a bit looser, a bit better, getting that fresh blood and nutrients into the muscles rather than just sitting about thinking, oh, I worked hard this week, I'm having a day off, but then, you know, at the end of the day you've done hee-haw and you feel stiffer and sorer than when you started the day. Stand by. First exercise, run and punch. 3, 2, 1, go. Run and punch. I'm just manually overriding the timer. We don't need as much rest as I programmed. Let's go for it. So it's not high knees, but you are making an effort, okay? I'm still trying to get the heart rate up here. I'm still trying to work. Good. Good, relax. Focus on your breathing. Next exercise is we'll squat with a leg lift. Okay, squat with a leg lift. Again on these, really focus on the foot placement. Think about the foot placement. Drive it into the ground, drive the toes into the ground, create that arch. screw the feet into the ground, because when that happens, you create that tension up the whole leg and you'll feel it. Screw them in. Not the wrong way, because then your knees will collapse. Go. Lift. Pull it up. Okay, don't just lift, but pull. Work the core. Keep that chest proud. Pull the knees apart. But again, plant the foot, drive the toes, screw it into the ground. Like you're trying to pull the ground apart, okay, between the 2 feet. Feel that tension, feel that extra stability, feel that good form. Good work. Right, X planks. Okay, so again, I'll show you from the front this time. I'm nice and wide with the feet, and I'm wide enough with my arms, okay? So I basically simulate an X. I'm not going crazy, yep. But remember, to get back, I lift the hips and reach. Again, working the core, but also working as a damn good stretch for everybody as well. Right, stand by, 5 seconds. So we're into the position now, ready for that buzzer to go. We're away. Lift the hips, drop the hips, squeeze the core. Don't let the hips sag, okay? Bring them down so that they're parallel with the floor again. Really try and reach for those toes. If you can reach the toes, reach for your laces, or where they would be. Trying to get a good stretch on here. Really work that core. Lift the hips to get back. Good work. Nice and easy. Well done. So this is us. We're doing our lateral side steps now. Again, if you don't have space, you're just going to do two, okay, with the ground taps. If you can do 2, 3, 2, 3, so be it. But if you've got the space to do all 4, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully that makes sense. Should make sense. Makes sense to me. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm keeping my hips facing forwards. 4, then 3, then 2 each side, then back to 3. Try to be fast with the feet. Good. Walk around, relax. Fantastic. Focus on your breathing. And then we're on to our inchworm Spider-Mans. Now, our inchworm Spider-Mans, before you come back up out the inchworm, it's better to have the feet shoulder width apart. So you might find that you bring your feet together for the Spider-Man plank, but make sure when you're walking back in, you've got the feet at shoulder width apart. It's going to help your squat back up. 3, 2, 1, go. And again, it's about control. Good quality reps. Keep the core tight. Make sure that leg is indeed lifting itself up and parallel to the ground. Okay? Get it up high. Feel those obliques activate. Feel it in here. Sides. Good. Nice and easy. Okay, next exercise, glute bridge. I've got 30 seconds. I'm not going to lie down for 30 seconds. So I'm walking around, regulate myself a bit, get myself ready. Stand by, 10 seconds. So glute bridge, focus on good quality reps. Play around with the position of your feet. You're trying to get it in the glutes as much as you can. Stand by. So again, squeeze, hit the top, lock those hips out. It shouldn't take a few reps before you start to feel those glutes again. If you feel your hammies are working harder than your glutes, you need to address that, okay? But to help, really focus on the tilt of that pelvis, really focus on thinking about the glutes. Get that mind-muscle connection. Think about the muscle group that you're trying to work, and it can help. It can help with the contraction, okay? Right, next exercise. We're going for our single leg Romanian deadlifts. Now again, use a kettlebell, especially when you're learning how to use these. Use a kettlebell that's light, that's not going to throw your back out if you do it wrong. Again, look at the top of my head. to the end of my foot. I'm up tall, I'm pushing my hips back, and you can see what's happening there. Straight, I'm not doing this. I'm not just trying to drop the kettlebell and go. Common mistake is, whoop, as he falls. Common mistake, people think about lowering the kettlebell to the ground. That's not what I'm thinking about here. I'm thinking about pushing that leg back behind me as if I was doing my toe touches as part of the warm-up, but with one leg. Now you will lose balance, of course you will, but you're trying not to. It's been a while since I've done these. So keep the chest up, keep a good grip of the kettlebell. Don't let those shoulders drop. And you should, if you do this right, you should be feeling the hamstrings, glutes and lower back working predominantly here. Which leads us nicely on to spot sprints. All out, flat out, get the heart rate right up, quick rest. Third run through already, okay? And you can hear, because usually I'm having to break my conversation into stages. We should be pretty much, heart rate should be up, but we shouldn't be. Maybe after spot sprints we will. 3, 2, 1, take it away. Key with these is, you're trying to move the feet fast, but then you're trying not to overthink it, okay? So when you start thinking about it too much, that's when you start slowing it down and it becomes too coordinated. Drive the arms, move the feet as fast as you can, move the arms as fast as you can, and it's just a case of trying to get the heart rate up. Okay, we're nearly done. 5 seconds. Relax. Walk around, catch your breath, well done. Round 2 in the bag. Shake it out, and again, hopefully by this point, if you're anything like me, you're feeling a hell of a lot more awake and alert and moving a lot better than you did 30 minutes ago. It's a quick 30 minutes. Okay. Well, that's taking into consideration all the gabbing at the start. Okay, that's the beauty of the recorded version. Always edit that out so you don't have to tolerate all the piffle. Aye, yes, the piffle master. It's the new word. Right, okay, he's ready to go again, everybody, on live. Again, I'm just going to override this timer. Quick sip of water if you need it, okay? Couple of breaths. I'm going to hit this button and we're straight into run and punch. Run and punch. Okay, stand by. Run and punch, go. Good. So again, just trying to go fast. Just trying to go all out. Get the heart rate up. Nice low impact exercise. Waving yourself around like crazy will get the heart rate up. That's all I'm trying to do here. Punch up. Trying to loosen out. Shoulders back, chest. While getting the heart rate up. Good. Nice and light on the balls of the feet. Good. Relax. Okay, next exercise is with squats with a lift. Squat with a lift of the leg. Okay, and again, it's going to make you really think about your foot placement. And hopefully it's going to really make you think about what you're doing with that foot, rather than just squatting and not even thinking about it. It's amazing. People never think about their feet. So hopefully you're now starting to get to grips that there's a bit more to it, okay? Not making it complicated, but making it better. Go. Good control. Good balance. That's what we're focusing on here. Good technique. Think about the feet. Drive the toes. Weight distributed evenly from start to finish. Nice. Okay, X planks next. We're X planks. Sound a lot more hardcore than they are, really, don't they? Right, okay, we're ready for this. So again, the key focus with this is making sure in that full press up position we're lifting. Lift the hips to then reach across. Bring the hips down, squeeze the core. Don't let that happen. Okay, we're ready for this. 3, 2, 1. Push the hips back further and higher to get back more. Try not too much to break form. Again, think about the core. Think about that core unit, that's what we're trying to work. Lift the hips, drop the hips. Good work, nicely done, on your feet. Good. Right, well, lateral side steps. 4 to 4, 3 to 3, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4, or whatever you've got the space to manage. Okay, worst case scenario, you're just going to go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, which will probably be harder. You'll probably get the heart rate up more. Again, with these, nice and light on the toes, body faces forwards, okay? Don't start any of that side galloping nonsense, okay? Stand by. 3, 2, 1, go. Don't run into the wall. Starting to wonder if that buzzer was ever going to go there. Right, next exercise, inchworm, Spider-Man planks. So again, we should be recovering pretty well between sets. Before we hit that next exercise, you should feel composed. Stand by, inchworm, Spider-Man planks. 3, 2, 1, go. Working those obliques, working that core. Lift the leg up high. Good, where we are now. So the next exercise, glute bridges. Simple as, think about the technique, think about the muscle group we're trying to work, the glutes. This is great, 10 seconds yet. Woo. Right, stand by, focus on a good lockout, try to take that lockout as far as you can at the top. Focus on driving through the feet rather than driving the upper body into the ground. And don't forget that lockout, that squeeze. Make sure you're driving the feet. Make sure you're squeezing the butt and trying to lock the hips out. Nice, okay, next exercise. Exercise number 7, 2 more to go. Get your kettlebell if you've got one. Again, you can practice this body weight. But more than anything this morning, it's just a bit extra practice on the movement. And it's a damn good stretch, okay? So again, don't drop the shoulders. Don't think about lowering the kettlebell to the ground. Think about keeping the chest up, pushing the hips back, and keeping that leg nice and straight. And remember, toes, you drive those toes into the ground, you're going to find yourself having better balance. Okay, creating that stability through the whole foot, the whole leg as a result. So again, don't reach for the ground, down until you tap either your foot or the ground. I recommend the ground. It's not a good habit to get into, dropping it on the foot, especially when you start going heavier. Okay, you should not be breaking toes. Right, last exercise everybody, spot sprints. Let's go for it. Last exercise of today. This has been nice. I say it every time we do this. I really enjoy this workout. Maybe we should do more of them. Right, 10 seconds, spot sprints, all out, flat out. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm all out, I'm flat out, driving these arms. Really drive the arms. I don't want you to do this. That arm movement, okay, it's going to create not going to create. It's going to mean we're burning more energy. We need more energy to do that. So your heart rate's going to go up a bit more. It's what I was trying to say to some degree. And it still came out as waffle. Relax. Ball's in your court now, everybody. It's your day. Do what you want with it, okay? Well done. Hopefully you feel better for that. Hopefully it served its purpose as a low intensity workout. If you're a beginner, it's a good way to get into it, okay? If you've been hitting it hard recently, it's a good way to tone it down. I say it every week though. It's a recovery workout. It's meant to be. Not every workout you should be smashing it hard and hitting your body hard. Yep, it takes abuse, but we also need to factor in rest and recovery, otherwise it's not going to take that abuse for very long. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it.